It's been burning in my spirit for days. For months now, Christy and I have been specifically praying over California ever since I had a dream about a frisbee and a boomerang, a dream regarding a move of God in California, the frisbee, and a move of God rising in Australia, the boomerang. After that dream, we knew the Lord was showing us that California was about to step into a season of recovery unto recalibration and revival and harvest. Shortly after that dream, Lou Engle shared a dream with Christy and I that he had about Acts 2, taking place in California. This only further confirmed that the Lord was about to do something special and new in California. Then, last week, when I heard that Trudeau had stepped down, instantly, in my spirit, I heard, the Trudeau of California must also resign. Who is the Trudeau of California? I thought. Then, in my spirit, I heard, Gavin Newsom. Now, remember, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. I'm not against the man, but the same spirit that was upon Trudeau has been upon Gavin Newsom. The word Trudeau means, to thrust or to push. In many ways, it represents a man who would kick up against the goads, or more importantly who would fight against the Lord Almighty and war against the move of the Spirit, almost like holding back the waters of a state or a nation. In the same way that the enemy used Trudeau to do that in Canada, the enemy has used Gavin Newsom to do the same in California. Interestingly, the name Newsom means a new village or a new settlement. I believe his own name has prophesied what God is about to do in the state of California. But right now, we're facing fires that are raging all around the state, and regardless of where or how they started, they are all part of the enemy's agenda to continue to destroy this state, and we must pray. Pray for the people experiencing loss. Pray for families. And pray for the state of California to come out from the hands of the wicked so that evil and calamity cease. What's happening in California right now is the fruit of what's been sown in the state spiritually through demonic agendas, corruption, and the murder of the unborn. When we left Redding, California in 2021, there were fires all around us, and all these years later, fires have been the same fruit of wrong stewardship from those in power and also those called to steward the move of the Spirit, but haven't. But I believe that era is coming to an end because the Lord showed me that He's about to dispose kings. Daniel 2 verses 21 to 22 says, He changes times and seasons, He deposes kings and raises up others. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the discerning. Right now, God is doing that in the nation of America. He's done it in Canada, and He's about to do it in California. The natural and spiritual fires that have been opened through the wrong doors and gates in the spirit to injustice and sin are about to be stamped out. Righteousness that exalts a nation is about to restore the state of California and make it golden again. Yes, God is about to release the rains of heaven over this state, and we'll see revival rains touch it once again. Pray with me. Contend with me. We're in a time of the eviction of principalities and powers and those who have stewarded states and nations wrongly. The Lord is about to give the keys to those who are David's, after His own heart, to lead nations, states, and cities forward in Jesus' name. But let me prophesy. Just as Elijah said, I hear a mighty rainstorm coming. 1 Kings 18:41b, I prophesy that California is about to see the prophesied rains fill its land once again as Jezebel is confronted and evil is driven out from its borders. It's not kingdom nor is it intercession to condemn a state regardless of what atrocities have taken place there, but for the sake of the righteous who have been standing, this state shall come out of spiritual drought and into a new day. And who knows if this land shall experience not just the rain, but the latter rain of God's glory first. For just as the Jesus Revolution, Azua Street, and many other moves of God's Spirit have erupted there, we believe that on the other side of this great spiritual territorial battle is coming a move of God that will eclipse them all and spread to the nations of the earth. And just as after a fire ravages the land, new flowers and growth come forth, so will it be that a new day of growth is coming to the shores of California. Yes, for a golden era is coming back to the great state of California.